Translating. Hello, my name is Sarah. Thank you for joining me for this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to translate multiplication word problems into a multiplication equation. You'll need a whiteboard, a piece of paper, or the handout available with this lesson, and something to write with. Let's get started. We're going to read the first word problem. Follow along. There are 5 basketball teams. Each team has 5 players. How many players are there in all? Let's read that one more time. There are 5 basketball teams. Each team has 5 players. How many players are there in all? When we translate a word problem into a math equation, it's important to identify the important information. First, we're looking for any numbers. I see the word 5. I also see the number 5. We have 5 basketball teams, and we have 5 players. Each team has the same number, and they're asking how many players are in all. They want the total. So when we write this, we're going to have 5 teams, and since each team has the same number, we'll multiply. We will multiply by 5 because there's 5 players on each team. We can solve this by either skip counting or drawing a picture. I'm going to draw a picture. Each of these groups represents one team. We have 5 on each one. So this gives us an idea of what it looks like. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 times 5 equals 25. There are 25 players in all. Well done. Be sure to check your work. Next, it reads, what is 8 multiplied by 2? What is 8 multiplied by 2? We have the numbers 8 and 2, and it tells us we're going to multiply. So our problem will be 8 times 2, and if we're going to solve it, we can draw a picture of 8 groups, and in each group there are 2. When we have 2 in each group, we can count by 2s. Let's count together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8 times 2 equals 16. So 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. Next, there are 9 tables, and each table has 4 balloons. How many balloons are there in all? One more time. There are 9 tables, and each table has 4 balloons. How many balloons are there in all? I know there are 9 tables, and each table has 4 balloons. That means they each have the same number. They're asking how many balloons are there in all, so they need a total. I'm going to do 9 times 4 equals. Instead of drawing a picture, we can also skip count. I'm going to skip count by 9 on the 4. 9, 18, 27, what? 36. 9 times 4 equals 36. So you can either skip count or draw a picture, whichever you're most comfortable with. The next problem reads, there are 3 rows with 7 people in each line. How many people are there standing in line? One more time. There are 3 rows with 7 people in each line. How many people are there standing in line? I see 3 rows and 7 people in each one. They're asking how many people in all. If I were to write this as a math equation, I would say 3 times 7. If I draw a picture, I need 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Each has 7 people in them. Drawing an array helped me visualize the math problem. Here I can count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 3 times 7 equals 21. Be sure to check your work. The final problem reads, there are 7 boxes. Each box has 8 books. How many books are in the boxes. One more time. There are 7 boxes. Each box has 8 books. How many books are there in the boxes? The important information is that there are 7 boxes, and each box means that they have the same number, which is 8. They want to know how many books there are altogether. My multiplication equation will be 7 times 8. If I'm going to draw a picture, I can draw 7 boxes, and in each box there are 8 books. Sometimes drawing a picture helps you visualize the information. I'm going to count by 8s. I'm going to use the chant 8, 16, 24, yes, 32, 40, 48, don't guess, 56. 7 times 8 equals 56. There are 56 books in the boxes. Well done. Be sure to check your work. In this lesson, we learned how to translate multiplication word problems into a multiplication equation. Thank you for following along.